All right, welcome back, guys. It is Labor Day today. Josh was kind of busy moving, and I was busy working on the weekend, so that's why we did not post a podcast on the weekend. And if you guys haven't noticed, I actually did not upload episode 12 on Spotify. It kind of just slipped my mind. So episode 12 and 13 will be going up simultaneously this week. I think my fan is loud as hell in the background. If you guys hear that, I apologize. You're just gonna have to deal with it. But Josh, how did your whole moving process go? I haven't really heard from you this week. You've been busy as all get out.
Yeah, I mean, the moving process went pretty smooth. We still have a few things to get, but I've got all the primary stuff. I've got most of my clothes. I've got both my vehicles over here. I've got my Xbox computer equipment, as you know. I got all that stuff moved, and I kind of got organized in a proper spot. But other than that, everything's been going pretty smooth. The week's been busy. The work week went just fine. It was just regular speed. But the moving process, man, it's just been 100 miles an hour. But how was your week, man? I hear you've been dealing with some crazy ass people.
Oh my God, I don't know what's wrong with people. Just at Walmart in general. I don't like at my specific store. People are just wilding out. About killed somebody yesterday. About ripped an old lady's ass out the other day.
Yo, whoa. Hold on, Isaiah. What do you mean by that? Not running up on old ladies.
Ripped her throat out of her ass. Like,
oh.
Yeah, I said ripped her ass out.
So you long.
Yeah, Okay, so the guy that I almost got in a fight with. I was holding some chicken breasts, alright? I was gonna go home, make some chicken breasts. I ended up getting the wrong freaking chicken, and whatever. I got chicken tender breasts. That shit pissed me off. Anyway, I threw that shit on the pan. I was like, these things are kind of skinny. What's wrong with it? It's bulimic. But, yeah, I made it. They were pretty good, but I mean, it was just not enough to eat. But that's a side story. So I was walking back up to the self-check in Walmart to pay for my shit. There was a couple walking down the little aisle or whatever to get to the self-check. And there's lots of space in this aisle. When I say lots of space, there's quite a bit of space. So I'm walking to the left. They're all the way to the right. And I'm just walking to the left, trying to get past them, And then the girlfriend of the guy just veers off to the left, just like she's half retarded or something. And then almost bumps into me, and I speed up a little bit, and I go, sorry. And then she said, excuse me is a word. Now, Josh, when I tell you my entire smart ass, like the smart ass Isaiah came out so damn quick. This is probably one of the best comebacks ever. I was like, actually it's 2 words. And if you wouldn't have veered to the left, I wouldn't have had to get past you if you were paying attention to what you were doing. And I was real aggressive. I looked like Kevin Hart when he was telling jokes, like like if you wouldn't have did this. And then she just kind of looked at me and then rolled her eyes like she got super offended. And I went over there just to scan my chicken. And then the guy walked past me and he said, you better fucking watch who you talking to. Watch your back. I said, bitch, shut up. And then he just kept walking. And that was pretty much the end of that. But I was like, I mean, bitch, shut up. What? You ain't gonna do nothing.
You gonna follow me to my car? Woman. You gonna sit here and do your shopping here at Walmart? You gonna follow me after Walmart?
Yeah, what you gonna do? Follow me out in the parking lot?
Yeah, I'm gonna clock out and you're just gonna say, oh, hey, C-Dib, you was talking real sweet.
You was talking real sweet in the Walmart.
And now that you're leaving the Walmart.
Like, nah, bro. Like, crazy ass people. And
Shut up, pussy.
And I was coming back in from lunch today, and one side of our doors are closed. Like, one side of the store is open, the other side is closed because we have to count people for, like, the COVID. It don't make sense, I understand. But this one guy, he was a complete rebel. He walked up to the damn doors, ripped them shits open because they don't automatically open. I was like, dude, you can't go in that way. You got to go in the other way so they can count you.
Yeah.
The reason why they count for people is because kids and stuff get lost all the time in Walmart, and it's our responsibility to find them if they get lost. So counting people and, stuff like that is important for situations like that. And there's a max. There's like a capacity limit in the store right now. But that's besides the point. He was like, I don't fucking care, and kept walking. And I was like, oh, all right, well, you ain't leaving out of this way. So about 5-10 minutes later, I see him at the self-check, and I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna put a buggy in front of this door, a shopping cart, whatever you want to call it, in front of the door, and I'll stand in front of the other one because I can't clone my damn self. I'm not Naruto. So he just starts walking towards the buggy, and he moves the buggy aggressively, throws that damn shit, rips open the doors. And I was just saying, sir, like you can't leave out these doors, dude. What are you doing, sir? And he said, fuck off. And I said, you're such a fucking idiot. He was like, yeah. And he went over there, slung the other doors open, broke them, and then he pushed his buggy. He pushed that same exact buggy through the sign out front of the store that said emergency exit only, do not enter, or whatever. Big ass blue sign. He pushed straight through it. So I don't know what the hell was wrong with this guy who pissed in his Cheerios. I don't know what happened, but yeah, that was a crazy ass person. I'm just glad he didn't touch me, because if he laid one hand on me, I would have got fired. It's just as simple as that, because I black out. I black out. I probably would have killed him.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, people have just been crazy today, yesterday, day before yesterday. I haven't really slept much this week, so I've been kind of on edge. But yeah, that's that's pretty much how my week has gone. But yeah, I guess it's a full moon outside. Everybody's pissed off. I don't know what's going on. Tennessee's usually a pretty civilized place, but past couple of days, I've really wanted to punch some kittens. So, yeah.
We do not condone punching kittens on the Zay and Jay talk show.
No, I mean, don't go home and punch kittens. I mean, shit. Like,
if you have kittens, please do not punch them. Cuddle them as tightly as you can.
But, anyway. Josh, did you hear about Steve Nash?
I heard that he was going to be the new, what is he going to be, head coach at the Brooklyn Nets? Yeah, Brooklyn Nets. He's going to be coaching Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant. Yeah. So keep in mind that Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant are fully accepting of this, right? They're satisfied with the decision to hire him because he's a freaking legend. Yep. Like he's one of the best that has ever done it at the point guard position. Period. Like he wasn't the most athletic guy, but his passes were just a thing of beauty. He was one of the best point guards ever, and that's just facts. He's 2-time MVP. So, yeah, I don't see any problem with it. But tell me, why is he gonna be? Why do they think he's gonna be Brooklyn Nets head coach again? So, Stephen A. Smith. You've heard of him, right? Stephen A? Yep. Okay. So, if you guys don't know who Stephen A. Smith is, he does a talk show or he's a commentator.
Debate show, of on First Take. I can't talk, sorry. With Max Kellerman. And they were talking about the hiring of Steve Nash or whatever. And he was like, "Oh, it's a good hire. Yeah, it was a good decision. Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving seem to really like the decision. But, ladies and gentlemen, this is white privilege. This would not happen for a black man." He's referring to a black man getting hired with no coaching experience. Now, let me debunk that real quick. Let me name several coaches that have been hired with no coaching experience. Magic Johnson, Doc Rivers, Isaiah Thomas, Mark Jackson, Derek Fisher. That's just some, like off the top of my head. So, yeah. Shut up, Stephen A. 16 coaches in the past 20 years, I think, have been hired with no coaching experience. 8 of them were black. So, I don't really understand that. That doesn't really make any sense. Oh, and fun fact, Steve Nash is he was born in Africa. So by y'all standards, he's more black than you guys are. That's the way that you guys think. He's from the motherland.
Black.
Black. So dirt.
Black. He said dirt.
Oh my god. That shit was hilarious though. Like, I was watching it too. I was like, okay, I haven't watched First Take in a long time because they're so left and LGBTQ plus minus. Yeah. I just can't watch it anymore. I don't even care if they were talking about conservative values or something like that. I watch sports to watch sports. I don't watch it for political stuff. I wanted to watch something for political. I just watch Fox News or laugh at CNN. But like, I don't want politics in my sports, period. I don't want equality on the back of your jersey. If you don't shut up, you are black making hundreds of millions of dollars. Why do you have the words equality on your back? Hush.
Is your last name Equality?
Is your last name Equality? But, but yeah, I don't know, man. Nancy Pelosi went into a salon with no mask while she, is one of the main people that are telling you to stay inside and
no mask.
Wear a mask.
No mask.
So that's hypocrisy. Oh, and funny story. Funny reply by her. She said that she was set up and that the salon should apologize to her for making her look bad. Yeah, she doesn't owe an apology to the American people that are, a lot of people are dealing with a lot of mental depression and stuff from just staying home so much. I think that's what they want. But I mean, it is what it is. That's a whole nother topic. What do you think about that, Josh?
I don't know. I guess Nancy Pelosi has shares in like Netflix and like snack companies and shit like that because she's getting people to stay at home, and she's a hell of a hypocrite. She's a millionaire probably. She's been doing this political shit. Here's the thing, Isaiah. Like, you get people who have been doing this political shit for 40 plus years. They're career politicians or whatever the hell the definition of a politician really is. But like these people are doing it for a career, and stuff is still the exact same as it always has been. Nothing's changed. Nothing's I guess like old policies have remained old policies. There's no implementation of greater behaviors. When you've had these same people in office for so long, it's just following the same habits forever and ever, dude.
Do as I say, not as I do. That is how pretty much the entire Democratic Party is. You got the mayor of New York walking around New York with no mask on while he's telling you to wear a mask. You got the governor of New York.
Trump don't even wear a mask. Trump doesn't even wear a mask, though.
Yeah, Trump don't even wear a mask because, he understands that, the flu, statistically, the flu is worse. Oh, and I didn't even add this to our topic, but did you read what the CDC put out last week?
No.
About COVID?
I heard something about the numbers in Texas on cases, like they did like an audit, and they said like they did an audit on 5,000 cases, and it turned out that only like 60 of those or like something of those were true.
Yeah. Well, they put out, how like they're politicizing all this stuff, saying, oh, Trump is a bad president. 160,000 people have died from COVID. So,
yeah,
I think that me and you both thought that the numbers were extremely elevated, and truth is the CDC actually came out and said that they were elevated.
They are.
Only 6% of those 160,000 people, if you do the math, that's about, give or take, like 9,000 people. 9,000 to 11,000 people died solely from having COVID-19.
Yeah.
So all those other people, they could have gotten into a car crash and died. They could have died from old age. They could have had a heart attack.
Right.
They could have been murdered.
Exactly. And the reason that those statistics have been driven up like that is because hospitals actually get paid more money by the government. They get paid more money by the government every time there's a COVID-19 case. They get paid for the testing. They get paid for keeping the patients, for recommending them to quarantine, whether it's quarantine in their home or quarantine in the hospital or something similar like that. But yeah, like you said, how many of those people are dying of old age or dying of other unrelated diseases, or who knows? And you're trying to cover it up and credit it as a COVID-19 case. That's fucking ridiculous.
And it's disgusting that they're politicizing it to make like people look bad, like make Trump look bad or something like that.
Fuck.
Like they estimate like 2 million people in America would die from this or something. They said that 2 million people were going to die from COVID-19 in the United States, and well, like 9,000 people have died realistically.
You can look up any 3-digit number and there'll be an article about those amount of cases being like the new amount of cases in a different part of the United States. Like, I guarantee, Isaiah, if you go on Google right now and type in the number 630 virus, like if you type in 630 virus, it'll be some random article within a couple of days that says 630 new cases in this random spot, or you'll type in 631 and it'll be another spot. Like it's like I don't know.
I guarantee.
I mean, it's like it's random generated or something.
I guarantee that more people have died this year from the flu than COVID.
Dude, more people have died this year. More people have died this year of like fucking smoking, like direct causes of smoking, like fucking like lung cancer, STDs maybe. Yeah, even malaria. Malaria kills a lot of people too every year, like way more than COVID ever would.
Yeah. But we're not politicizing it. Why? I don't know. But people don't freak out and wear masks every season.
Yeah, you're not wearing a mask because a damn mosquito bit you either, because you can get malaria.
You're not wearing a mask because of the flu, because, I mean, all you got to do is, hydrate, stay home, eat soup, take some antibiotics, and you're good. If you take care of yourself. But, I mean, yeah. Doesn't really make any sense. Now, I've been saying that the whole time, that the numbers were definitely elevated. There's no way in hell.
Oh yeah.
That
we've been saying that since like day one, pretty much.
Since episode 1 of the podcast, we've been saying that shit. So, but so I want to talk about Chadwick Boseman. He was one of my favorite actors because he did a lot of really cool movies. He did that one cop movie that was really, really good. I can't remember the name of it. He did that movie. He was obviously Black Panther. And he was just, you could just tell he was a really, really nice guy. And he was so young, and he was a family man. It was just sad, honestly. He passed away the night that we did the last podcast. And the reason why I'm bringing him up so late is because if you guys are listening to this and you were scared of something like a disease you may have, or something that's wrong with your body that you are putting off checking out, please don't hesitate, because that could save your life. And I may be somewhat hypocritical when saying that, because sometimes I freak out about something, I never get it checked out. And I think that goes for pretty much everybody. Man, woman, cat. But yeah, that's just something I kind of want to throw out there. I don't want to ponder on that too much, but I think that it's extremely important that we all try to take care of each other and ourselves, especially when it comes to health. If you're scared, like you see some random ass lump on your body, you're like, I'm just breaking out, or something like that. But I mean, if it stays there for a while and you're worried, if that's only if you're worried. If you're worried about it, you get it checked out, because it could save your life. Chadwick Boseman had colon cancer for 4 years. Nobody knew. The fact that people were making fun of him earlier this year because he was getting pretty skinny is actually disgusting. I mean, I'm not perfect or anything, but I was one of those people that was like, he may be sick.
I mean,
like there may be something wrong with him.
And it wasn't wrong for him to not publicize the fact that he was going through this, but nobody cared to even ask. Yeah, the thing I wish he did differently, which he's gone, rest in peace,
The thing I wish he did differently is I wish he kind of did come out and say something, because apparently only his doctor and his family knew, and that's it. Not really even close friends and stuff like that knew. If he would have spoke out, you never know, because there's a lot of different ways to treat cancer. Obviously there's no cure, so a lot of different doctors and people in general have different things that they do to help you with cancer, that help you fight through it or whatever, or get rid of it entirely. So I wish that he did speak out. Maybe he could have got somebody's attention, which, I mean, you never know. Maybe he consulted everybody he possibly could. I'm not sure. There's not really anything coming out about that, but I just think it's sad. I think that if you are scared about your body or scared about something that you are going through or something like that and you're concerned, get it checked out, because it could be nothing, but it could be something. It could be something that saves your life. It could be something that prolongs your life. So that's all I want to say on that. You have anything to add, or you want to move on to the next subjects?
No, I just want to say rest in peace. And like Isaiah said, don't be afraid to go get something checked out. If something's hurting a little bit, or if something's protruding from your skin, like he was saying, definitely don't hesitate. Go get that checked out. Have a medical professional. Don't have some dude on the street tell you what he thinks it is.
Dude, I just think that shit is a hair bump.
Dude, it's just an ingrown hair, dude. Don't fucking freak out. And turns out you got some kind of like melanoma or something, you know? Yeah, like, it's no joke.
Got a whole new disease.
No, you got like, that's like melanoma. That's just like skin cancer, bro. You think it's some kind of like weird pimple or like a mole or something, bro. You fuck around, you got cancer. You gotta be careful. But you know, rest in peace. Yeah. You know, I want to. We probably need to talk about some nice things now.
So 2K21 is a piece of ass.
Fuck. I forgot we were going to talk about that.
He said, "Let's talk." He said, "Let's talk about some nice things." 2K21. Fuck. Fuck.
Basically, it's a piece of dog shit.
So the thing that is so funny about this game, though, is PS5, Series X, that's coming out soon, right? Coming out like November.
I'm looking
December
forward to that, bro.
shit.
Like we're gonna rack up on some fucking.
Yeah. As long as you get the PS5.
Nah, dude, I'm gonna get the Series X and the PS5, and then I'm gonna sell you the Series X, and then fucking buy your PS5 and have two PS5s, and then I'm gonna sell you both PS5s back at an inflated price, and then I'm gonna buy my Series X backs and only have.
Bro, have you seen my face? The face I was making when you were saying that shit, I was like,
I'm gonna have that Series X. You're gonna have two PS5s, and then I'm gonna buy another PS5. I'm gonna sell you that PS5. You're gonna have three PS5s. I'm gonna have just
have
the
a whole
series.
family. We're gonna name one Daniel, one Mary. We're gonna name the other one. Well, but for real, I'm really excited about the PlayStation 5 in general. The reason why I'm not saying I'm excited about the Series X is because I have a computer. I can play every game on Xbox on my computer.
Well, hell, I got a computer too.
And the new graphics cards are coming out for Nvidia, and they're actually ridiculous. Like, the specs of them put the new consoles to shame. Which
shout out.
That's fine.
Shout out to
But
Isaiah. He said he would help out his poor friend Josh, who was just fucking absolutely dirt fucking poor. Said he would, help me out. Help me out. He said he'd help me out with the he'd hook me up with his old school fucking graphics card from the 90s, and said that it's all
the
fuck.
90s. Oh, Lord. More like 2019.
Dude, I just dropped my phone. I just totally dropped my phone. Oh, Lord.
Josh dropped his phone.
Yeah, I did. We're good, though.
But yeah, I have a 2070 Super in my computer right now, and the apparently the 3070 is like 20% faster than the 2080 Ti, which initially cost $1,400.
It's not faster than my Intel GPU, fucker.
Oh, hell no, dude. My goodness. You got like half a teraflop.
Dude, I hate to tell you, dude, but I'm fucking like on the lowest specs possible, dude. I'm running like a hard 35 FPS, so fuck you.
run base Skyrim at 10 FPS.
Yeah, I could run Skyrim like at lowest
Jarl
specs.
Ball.
Jarl Balgruuf would have a cubed head, bro. Jarl Balgruuf would have a cubed head, and he would.
Everybody look like Minecraft characters and shit walking around. You need to get the Dragon Stone. Oh, do I? Let me get this diamond sword. But my goodness, we really go off topic. That shit is actually a blessing and a curse. But 2K21. So if you want to play that shit right now, you have to buy it right now. And if you want to play it on PlayStation 5, for example, you have to buy the game again. That's a sack of bullshit. That's just, that's my opinion. That's a sack of bullshit. But if you want to get the game on PlayStation 5, you have to spend $110 on the 2K21 edition, the Kobe edition.
Yeah.
Now the problem I have with this is they're monetizing Kobe Bryant's death.
Nah.
That's
Better
just
not.
not okay.
It better not be a picture of him with angel wings or nothing.
No, it's nothing like that. It's just him. But
I know, but I was gonna say,
you either
if they
Damian Lillard at $60 or Kobe Bryant at twice that, pretty much.
Damian Lillard. Why the hell?
Damian Lillard's cool.
I mean,
Damian
yeah,
Lillard,
but like
everybody's gonna want the Kobe edition.
But
Kobe
that's
was
what
a
I'm
legend.
saying. Like, you compare Kobe to Damian Lillard. Oh, if I could have the Kobe edition or the Derrick Rose edition, which would I have? See, that's a little bit different. If I had the LeBron edition or if I had the Kobe edition, which would I have? People would make that decision. If I had the fucking, but people would be like, oh, if I had the Dirk Nowitzki version versus
The Jason Kidd.
yeah. Like, if somebody had those choices, they would always pick the Kobe version every single time. Nobody's gonna pick.
Yeah, and he passed away, which that shit broke my heart when he passed away. But I think it's messed up. Me personally, a lot of people think it's messed up, but there's still people out there that is gonna be like, all right, well, I'm gonna buy it, and then I'm gonna buy $100 worth of VC, and then I'm gonna upgrade my character, then I'm gonna grind these badges. Oh shit, I don't want to use that character anymore. I gotta spend another $60.
But my drip be different.
Like, I've known people that have spent literally thousands of dollars on 2K.
My drip be different.
That shit is ridiculous. The last thing I think we're going to talk about is now we're still on the subject of games and stuff like that. Specifically sports games. Now, one of the worst sports games of all time, sports franchises, is Madden. I think that just about everybody can agree on that. It's hot ass. It's probably the most monetized game of all time. So this story of I'm gonna explain this story to you, Josh.
Okay, go ahead.
So there's this mode called Face of the Franchise, right? You get to create your own character, and then you go through this story. So the story, it begins with your character visiting your high school that you went to, and you're being interviewed by somebody that used to interview you throughout high school.
Yeah.
So it's like a buddy meetup or whatever, and you're telling your story about your whole career.
Okay.
So you go to this high school. You're recruited to this high school because you're athletic, and I think the sport that you played before was, I can't remember. Hockey?
Yeah.
I think he played hockey or some shit. But he was athletic, so you get recruited, and then you battle for the position of quarterback with the starting quarterback. And you guys have this weird... Josh's cat just meowed so damn loud. I hope you guys heard.
I'm sorry
that.
about
That shit
that.
was hilarious.
Yeah, he was right here next to the microphone. So, shout out to Jack. He'll be in the podcast.
That was cute. But it probably scared the shit out of everybody listening.
He's not
But
familiar with all this computer equipment, so he's kind of trying to figure out what all this computer equipment's all about.
what is this technology? What this screen? What is this? I'm used to hunting rabbits. But
Get out of there. He didn't like that. He didn't like when I made that noise. When I made that, he kept flying out of that motherfucker.
Josh over here abusing pets and shit.
I'm not abusing pets, bro. Now keep talking about what you was talking about.
So, you start this relationship with this quarterback. Not one of those relationships. No LGBTQ yet. No, y'all in the shower, like, doing things and shit, dropping the soap in front of each other and shit. But, so you guys, like, meet in the locker room or whatever, and he insults you, kind of. He says some shit towards you and kind of pisses you off, and you can either be a dick to him or you can be nice. And, same result either way, doesn't matter. But the first game of the season, I think, happens. And
What, dude?
I hope you guys can hear this cat.
Y'all can
This
still,
shit is hilarious.
you can still hear Jack.
But
you can still hear him.
I don't know why that's so funny. I'm just imagining this cat walking around Josh's feet, just going.
You should have seen him, bro. You should have seen him. He was climbing around my computer tower, and then and then I just went, and he fucking he went 100 miles an hour out from under the desk.
So the quarterback, he has like a heart issue. He has like the same heart issue that I do. It's like a murmur type thing, to where your heart will not pump enough blood to the other areas of your body. Stuff like that. So he pretty much passed out on the field, and then you step up and you do a shitload better job than he did. So he gets butthurt about that. And then you guys win the state championship with you as the quarterback and stuff like that. And then your senior season, the next season, he plays as a wide receiver, and pretty much you just you throw touchdowns to him all freaking season. You only play 2 games, but both of those games you throw him like 6 touchdowns per game. And then you guys are heavily recruited to college. Now, you can choose between like 15 colleges or something like that. I don't know the exact number. But whatever team you go to, he chooses to go to the same team. Because you guys are like best friends and shit now, which doesn't make any sense because it doesn't show the character progression. And whatever team you go to, he chooses to go to the same team. And then he whispers in your ear and says, "Don't you think that you're going to get the starting position at this freaking place?" So pretty much he competes with you again for the next 4 years, knowing damn well he could have just went to a different college and probably got a lot more exposure. He just wants to one-up you pretty much. He's just the ultimate dickhead. And so 2 years pass, and then you're in your junior year in college. Neither one of you guys have even played a minute. You're both the backup QB. Now the other one, he's gone off to the NFL, whatever, killed himself. I don't know. Who knows? But pretty much, the coach is an extreme dumbass, and he starts the other guy ahead of you. And then he gets hurt again, and then you go off, and then you win the national championship without him. And then the coach has the audacity to say, "Hey, we're going to start the other guy ahead of you." The story is just really, really bad. It was by far the worst story I've ever seen in a sports game at any time. And it makes it seem like it's so emotional between the two characters, like they're just so close, they're brothers.
Yeah.
Like they'll die for one another, and it just makes it so emotional when you just don't like this character at all. He's a dick. He's a dickhead. Like, you don't like him at all. The game does not make you like him whatsoever, but it's like they're writing one side of the story, and you're just watching the other side.
It's just like for publicity's sake, you know?
I guess. I don't know. They were called the, I don't fucking know, Off-Brand Backstreet Boys or some shit. And I don't know what the hell they were called. I can't remember. Backyard Boys, something gay. But Yeah, that's all I gotta really say about that. Madden is trash. Madden 21 is trash. They still got Madden 20 on the damn sideline and shit. They still haven't fixed that. It's just a big old copy and paste money grab scheme. And if you're buying Madden still, you're just a whole different category of dumbass. I'm out of breath.
2 decades later,
Josh.
we're still printing the same shit. 2 decades later.
2 decades later.
2 decades later, you're still paying fucking $100 for the shit.
They didn't even change the damn cover athlete this year. What the fuck?
Is that the same fucking jersey from
Is
last
that
year?
Lamar Jackson for the 8th year in a row? What the fuck? It's the same damn Madden 2028.
It's like in the trailer, like it's been 8 years and they haven't changed the cover, and like after 8 years, it's like, well, you don't give a fuck. You're gonna buy the shit anyway. Fucking Madden, fucking 2030.
Exactly. That's really how people are. Like
EA Sports, we made the same game.
And then you got games like me and you both love Forza Horizon. Like they change shit every single time they come out with a new Forza Horizon. They change the complete location.
Yep.
They add a shitload of more cars. Shitload of more customization.
Yep.
And I mean the story's pretty much the same every time. I wish they'd give a little bit more variety to the story. And I know that's not really supposed to be a story game. That's fine. You're supposed to just play it with friends. But I mean, that's just one of those examples of games that you can still come out with consistently.
I'm afraid, Forza Horizon, the past 2 years, it's been some type of like British type accent. Like Forza Horizon 3 was in Australia, and then Forza Horizon 4 was is in the UK. So like, I feel like it's just gonna get more British at this point. Like we're gonna go like.
We're gonna go to Africa next.
No, we're gonna go to like Scotland. Then like you're not gonna be able to understand anything they say. Like you're gonna pull up somewhere's your driveway. You're gonna be like, oi lad, you fucking oi lad, you fucking pulled me driveway.
You're a fucking wizard, Hagrid.
You fucking pulled me driveway. Now I need you to back out me fucking driveway. Get away from me sheep, you fuck.
No, we're gonna go to Mexico, dog. Get in the back of my truck, essay or something.
Oh, dude, we're gonna get fucking. Somebody's gonna come to our house. Your neighbors are gonna find out about your podcast. They'll be like, "Hey, he's making fun of us, man. He's making fun of us, man."
You're making fun of us, man. You the fucker. You're gonna make fun of us, man. Like, oh my god, their kids come over and piss in my yard, and I'm allowed to say this.
Damn.
Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much all we gotta talk about this week. It's not really much going on, honestly. Just a lot of political shit.
Yeah.
And we don't really want to talk solely about. I mean, we're gonna mention it every freaking podcast.
Yep.
Because I mean, it's just, it's just the biggest thing going on in the world right now. But
happy.
A lot of the stuff we're gonna be talking about is just other stuff, funny stuff that I hope that you guys enjoy. Consistent viewers, love you guys. People that watch us when you can, love you guys. People that just kind of look at the thumbnail and then just give us the fuck off button, I say the same to you. People that watch consistently but do not subscribe, why? Just doesn't really make sense. I mean, I'm not making fun of you, dog, but all you gotta do is type in an email address and a password and then click subscribe, and then that shows us that you're supporting us. Like the video, share the video if you really enjoy listening to us. I know we kind of went off the rocker in this episode. I mean, we don't really, it was a busy week for both of us, so if this was kind of weird, that's why. There's not really that much shit going on in the world. We can talk about the Jacob Blake situation, but we've been there, done that. We've talked about that. There's other shootings that were justified, that people are burning buildings down and stuff. I just don't feel like talking about. It's just same shit, different story.
Still nothing else. They still keep talking about this fucking stimulus check, and I'm tired of. I'm tired of hearing about that fucking stimulus check. It's either we get one or we don't. Like, I'd rather them just quit talking about it and just not give one out.
We're gonna get one, but
we're gonna have to pay it back. Am I gonna have to pay it back? Apparently, it's just like a tax credit, and then watch me have to pay the government money out of my pocket this year or next year.
I hope not.
They can nick me dick and balls because
People
I'm
on
not want to do
unemployment
that.
and stuff like that will probably have to pay something back, but I don't know about the stimulus check.
Nah, they can nick me dick and balls. I'm not paying it back yet.
They can lick more. They can put one bowl in each cup of soup.
You can lick the left nut, make the right nut jealous, yeah.
Well, guys, thanks for watching the fucking talk show. I really appreciate it. And we're going to see you sometime in the next month. I'm not sure. This is kind of inconsistent the way we're doing the podcast these days. I'm not really sure what kind of fucking accent this is. This is like...
It's like Southern Cockney, yeah.
Nah, we're going to go to Africa in the next Forza game. Turn left, motherfucker!
Dude.
Imagine the commentators just clicking the whole fucking time.
Fuck around, catch a blow dart through the windshield.
Gonna have a big ass mosquito just crash into you.
Instead of like
That's gonna
sheep
be
and
one of
shit,
the
there's like
races.
lions and shit like.
Got a lion race
Is that a motherfucking zebra race, nigga?
sponsored by Lion King. Can ride Mufasa.
Happy Labor Day, everybody. We appreciate y'all listening in. But you know, if you had a good week, that's good. If you had a bad week, you know, try to make this next week better. If you didn't have to work today, that's good. You know, if you got to go back to work tomorrow, I feel you, because I got to do the same exact shit. And just try to enjoy your week and make it a better week. We'll try to see y'all around Friday. Sorry we didn't do the podcast really on schedule or anything like that. It was just really my fault, really, because I had to move and all that shit. But we're all straightened out now, and I'm in a comfortable spot. So we will see you guys next week. And remember to always be yourself and stay true.
Stay true, everybody. Love you guys.